Good morning, everybody. RV Prepperist Wayne here. I'm on the road, but it's been fun. Had a breakdown even before I left, so that was not a fun start of a trip. Kind of had breakdowns 2 and 3 at the same time almost. Original fuel, an original ignition relay in the RV started to fail, causing the ignition to shut off. So I was able to stop. Luckily I had a spare, changed that out, and well, I just start going down the road and my fan clutch locked up on the RV. Yeah, that made a lot of noise, eats a lot of gas, more stress on everything. So I stopped at a truck stop, took a nap, let it cool off, and I'm gonna change it. And then I'm gonna be back on the road. But I can tell you one thing, this has been fun so far. The new lights that I put here on the RV, the driving lights, they really helped see the road real well. Yeah, thank you, Google Maps, you suck. I wanted to stay on main roads. No, what does it do? It takes me down every back road and everything else to cut me all the way over to 65. I didn't want to do that. I spent more time driving on the back roads and got less distance than I did once I hit the interstate and I hammered down and I could do 65. Back roads it was 45, 35, 55, just all over. Don't like that. But anyway, let me get in here and change this fan clutch and try to get my butt on the road. Well, I got the old fan clutch replaced, and I guess the fluid had leaked out of it. It's locked slap up, so got that replaced. Now I'm gonna take advantage of the gas here. In Alabama it's $2.71 a gallon. I'm gonna go ahead and top up. I'm about 160 miles away from Nashville, so I'm gonna go ahead and top off. I'll get most of the way to Nashville, then I have to stop and get gas. I haven't figured my gas mileage up. I know my when the clutch locked up I had to drive like 20 miles to get to the next exit, to this exit here, this Pilot. So this gas tank is gonna like ugh. But it's not gonna take much to fill it up because I filled it up previously before that. So I'm gonna go ahead and top it off now while I'm here. I'm stopped, and I'm gonna get my butt on the road again. You'll never guess where I am at. Yes, AutoZone again. The higher in the mountains I was getting, the worse this thing run. I barely get up a hill. Put my scanner on it to figure out what was going on. The map sensor, bad. I tapped on it, RV shut off. So what I did is I unplugged it. Run perfect unplugged. Drove up here to AutoZone. I already called them. They had it. Another 50 bucks. I spent more in repairs on this trip than I have in fuel. Fan clutch, 50 bucks. This, 50 bucks. Ignition control module was 70 bucks, something like that. Yeah. Yeah. You can't make this up. This has just been ridiculous. But I'm gonna get this put on, and also I'm gonna top off my AC. It quit along the way, so I'm gonna top it off. Well, I've got everything apart on it, might as well, because I mean it's hot, and this thing here, you know, it's an oven. So I'm gonna get this changed. I'm just shy of Nashville, Tennessee right now, on my way somewhere. I had to drive, it was about 14 miles out of my way just to come to AutoZone to get this. Yeah, driving out of my way to go to an auto parts store to get parts. It's ridiculous. Yeah, anyway, let me get this put on. Well, I got that replaced. I got my air conditioner recharged. It's running right. Starts a little easier, runs smoother. Also, now that I replaced the fan clutch, I noticed my temperature is staying a little on the cooler side, so which is good. I'm getting myself back on the road. I'll see y'all here when something interesting happens, or I get to my destination. Hopefully when I get to my destination. I know you're wondering, how did it run the rest of the way? After I replaced the map sensor, it ran great. Run better than it has in a long time. I actually got better gas mileage. Coming through 2 tanks, I was going through a lot of slow area, 45, 55. The most I got was 7.2. Then when it started giving me problems, it dropped down to 5. Then after I got it fixed, the 1 tank of gas I got was 6.2, and I don't know what the last tank was, because once I got here I haven't filled it back up, but I'm sure it's going to be up in the 6.5 range. I figured my total miles per gallon that I figured on all my tanks, 6 tanks of gas, 6 times filling up, was 6.2 was my average fuel economy, which was better than when I went to Arizona at 5. So I did stop at the scales and weighed it. I'm actually right at my weight limit. I'm under it, thank goodness. I'm under my weight limit, so. But it run good. Refrigerator up here versus Illinois. My refrigerator running on propane is staying at 35, which in Florida it wouldn't do it. It's just too humid and everything. It just would not work. But it's doing good here. This thing run great. The fog lights and driving lights that I added to the front really was a big help, especially driving at night and not on the highways or interstate, but you know, in some of the back roads that I was coming through, coming up through Alabama and stuff, to get over to 65. I was able to run them. Wow, I could see like daytime. Just, you couldn't even tell your headlights was on. So that was a big help. But she run great. I got in yesterday. Part of the interstate was shut down for a couple hours, so what I decided to do was pull off in a mall, and I slept for the night. I slept pretty good until the guy at 7:30 in the morning was cutting the lawn there at the mall, running right beside the RV. Woke me up, which is fine. I needed to get up and get on the road. and then I got up here. So rested up. We did a couple little things here on Eric's coach already. I also looked at Vanna White. Looked at the generator on it. So, but stay tuned for more stuff coming up that I've done, that I'm going to be doing and stuff like that. A couple things that I know that I've got to take care of on my RV. Nothing, you know, I can't handle. You know, breakdowns along the way. I think it was 4 times I broke down. It was all minor stuff. It's stuff that would on anything could happen. Doesn't matter how new, how old your coach is. You know, fan clutch, that can go bad at any time. 2 fuel pump relays, you know, that could happen at any time. Map sensor, that could happen at any time. So it wasn't anything major. It was just stuff that it was an inconvenience, and yes, I was getting irritated very much. But I got it taken care of, so I'm good to go. So stay tuned for some more of what's going to go on here at Base Camp Nomadic Fanatic. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. In the link below, you can get your RV Prepper t-shirts. Give them a shot. Get you while you can. Appreciate it. I'll see you all in the next video.